I'm a supporter of Barack Obama. My name is John Dardenne. I have to respond to the attacks against Senator Obama. First and foremost, that his opposition to the war was a fairy tale. He was against this war in 2002, when Hillary and when John voted for the war, when they voted to authorize the war. Just because now it's advantageous to be against the war doesn't mean that history is changed. Obama stood firmly against the war. Hillary has criticized him for voting to fund the war his first years in office, as did she. So, that's a draw. The real distinction is, he was against it and she was for it. And the distortion of that truth is why Bill Clinton is lying. Is why Bill Clinton has overstepped his bounds. Is why Bill Clinton is no longer a former president. He is just another partisan surrogate pushing his own wife into the presidency. Didn't we learn after George W. Bush? Didn't we learn that we can't elect someone because of their last name? We can't elect someone because they have a lot of money, and because they seem inevitable, and because their family has been in the White House. We must elect someone who genuinely can change our country. Someone who we can believe in. Someone who we can be proud of. I'm a supporter of Barack Obama because I know he is that person. He is someone who can unite our country. He is someone who understands that terrorism is a very important and serious challenge of our generation. But he understands that how we fight terrorism should not compromise the very ideals we hold sacred, the very liberties and the very way that we live our life as American citizens. Now, Hillary's attacked him because he said Republicans had ideas. He said they had ideas. She is so partisan, she won't even allow someone to say that the other side has ideas. That's why Barack is going to win the general election. Not just because he appeals to independents, not just because some Republicans like him, but because he reaches out to all Americans. Because his candidacy is not about Democrat or Republican. His candidacy is about real, fundamental change. He is a person who on day one, Hillary, will have judgment. He's a person who won't lead us into a war of preference. And more importantly, he's a person who doesn't swing with the wind, who doesn't change with the turn of the tide. He is a person who has firm values. Hillary claims that she's the anti-war candidate. She says, I want to get troops out within the first 60 days of my administration. Because that's what Democrats want right now. But when she thought that it was important to be tough on Iran, she voted for the Kyle Lieberman amendment. She encouraged the drumbeat to war. Just as she's trying to say that she's ending one war, she's about to start another war. I say no. I say we need something different. I say that politics has gone awry. I think that Democrats and Republicans are too partisan. They hate each other. We're all Americans. And objectively, Obama is a unifying figure.